Hey, it's Marko here from Fair Realty. Today I'm talking about some of the good things that are going to come out of this COVID-19 pandemic in real estate specifically. On a global scale, despite the tragedy, there is some good. For example, pollution is way down globally. In real estate, a lot of good things are coming out of this, in my opinion. I think some of my colleagues would disagree. For example, I've moved to getting all the initials and signatures electronically. There's no more BS face-to-face meetings unless you absolutely have to meet face-to-face. Those face-to-face meetings are being taken care of either via email or phone, and I hope this continues after the pandemic. But the one thing that I really wish would continue after the pandemic, that probably won't, but I wish, would be no open houses. I absolutely hate open houses. I've been really enjoying the last month of no open houses. I can use that time in the weekend to go hiking, go outside, relax. Why do I hate open houses? It's because I'm an analytical person and I look at reality, not fluff. So last year there was a survey of 3,400 people in Victoria in terms of how they found their property that they purchased. And out of 3,400 people, 44 people found their property through an open house. That's 1.3%. But even that 1.3% is exaggerated because if the open house had not been held, I'm going to guess 22 out of the 44 people would have booked a showing with their realtor. So to summarize it, less than 1% of buyers, in my opinion, find their property at an open house. So you might ask the question, well, why on earth do realtors do open houses? The reason realtors do open houses is to pick up a business. They do an open house, people come from the neighborhood, maybe they pick up another house to sell, and they meet buyers looking for property. So maybe they meet a buyer at an open house that's going to work with them, and they'll get a deal out of that. Also, when we're talking commissions these days, which are absolutely massive, you got to justify to the seller that you're doing something. And if you're doing an open house for 2 hours every weekend, it makes it seem to the seller like you're actually doing something for the commission you're going to get paid. I don't take that approach. I'm 100% honest with sellers. I tell them the odds of a sale through an open house are around 1%. Do you want me to do an open house or do you not want me to do an open house? Why do I do open houses even though I hate them and I don't think they're very efficient? Is because I don't want to lose listings to other realtors. So if my seller wants me to do an open house, I'll do an open house. I know the house is not going to sell at the open house, but I'll still do it anyway. Moral of the story is, during this pandemic, places are still selling even without open houses, and that would be my one wish, is when we go back to kind of a more normal functioning society, I hope open houses don't make a comeback. They will, but I hope they won't. That's it for this week. Marko, Juras, Fair Realty.